Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Spartans about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Minnesota's offense will get first crack at it here. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
The give on the option. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Fowler. He wants to take the top off. He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Smith. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll toss it.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. To the air. It's Fowler. Zips it out to his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. The Spartans offense has the ball for the 1st time. And here comes, for the 1st time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, It seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Fowler. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. Turning it on! Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Golden Gophers will try to punch it in on first and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over the Groupers.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Thanks to grab.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's the second fumble of the game. That's day one. Like, we go over this, cover each point of the football, tuck it away, don't reach it out from your body. So frustrating for a coach. You draw up all these scripts and all these plays, and the first thing you do the first 2 drives is cough the football out.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Fowler. Using the quick game. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
And the Golden Gophers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Carr. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 47, they're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to sneak it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Red pass, it's complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On 4th down, looking to pass. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They want that clock to run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It'll be a draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Going right to work up top. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Tackled there by the defense. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab, it's Grove. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Do it again, looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And a few but the hands team is able to fall on it. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.